So 2006, we did that thing called Cities. So it started out of us wanting to do something to do with the Com Games. So Melbourne hosted the Commonwealth Games in 2006.
Well, this is the scene here in Melbourne. We are ready for the opening ceremony. Sydney put on a tremendous show to remember back in 2000, and you can bet that the city of Melbourne will want to match it here tonight. We've got 80,000 people here in the stadium and a similar number lining the banks of the Yarra River.
It was quite challenging.
Yeah, it was a pretty epic project. We 90 minutes of music, so that's more than an album's worth we had to put together, and it was a piece of music for each kind of region, wasn't it, or each continent perhaps.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was tricky trying to get the right, without being too literal, trying to get the flavour of each region in the piece of music. It was an interesting thing happened. We recorded this music because it had to be a pre-record, right? We were shot up on a little hydraulic, it was quite a massive hydraulic stage in the middle of the MCG, and we had to mime the whole thing for 90 minutes. So we were on live TV, 90 minutes, pretending to play live.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Cat Empire.
It's harder than playing live. Like, playing live to that has its pressures of getting it right on the time, but trying to remember what you performed and trying to recreate the same performance is even harder, I reckon.
I remember they forgot the count-in, because we had a little count-in that only we could hear before each track, which kind of helped us to stay in time and be in sync. They forgot the count-in for whatever reason for the start of Two Shoes, which is of course that's a piano solo introduction.
Yeah.
And I'm at the front of the stage in my most rock star moment, with my hands in the air, saluting the crowd like this.
Yeah.
I think the song just starts, but it was kind of like this weird flurry of athletes and musicians and crowd all intertwined that ended up being quite a strange moment on television. But nonetheless, it is probably one of my career highlights, playing in the middle of the MCG. I can't help it. They gave everybody in the crowd those little wrist lights, LED lights, so that, everybody that had their hands in the air, the audience was lit up. I think it was in blue and white.
Yeah,
it was pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Cat Empire clearly enjoying themselves.